It's L Unfiltered, episode 2. And we're back, Marty! Back from the future! Guess what day it is?
Back to the Future Day.
That's heavy.
October
That's
21st,
heavy.
2015, in approximately 37 minutes, Marty.
Great Scotty, 827.
Great Scott! Great Scotty! 827. Oh, the one thing I would have loved to have on this day is a hoverboard and flying cars, but I would have settled for a hoverboard. I'm here this week for L Unfiltered, and we were even going to really think of an intro almost, but we kept getting distracted. I think we've been talking for about half an hour getting set up and just trying to save it to talk. So we thought, let's just roll and
Save it.
Yep. So I'm here joined again by Papa Smurf, who is now Murtaugh and Riggs, who we call the Lethal Weapon.
Yes.
Lethal.
Which I like that. Hatter said it. The Mad Hatter said it last episode. He called me Lethal Weapon, and I was like, that's perfect. That way you don't have to try to think. You don't try to have to think who you're talking to or which account. So Lethal Weapon, that's what it is from now on.
And now I don't have to pronounce your name in my head every time I say it. Murtaugh. And every time I say it, I think I'm getting it wrong too.
I was told by a few people that, people are going to think you're Rigoletto from Bye Forever. And I was like, no. No way. The name is Riggs, and sure enough, every time I go jump in a clan, they're like, hey, what's up, Rig? What's up? Love your podcast.
Oh my
I'm like,
God.
no, sorry. That's this is Rig. This is Mel Gibson. All right, let's get it straight.
Yeah. Well, I mean to watch those again too. And I
did.
You did?
I watched the first one a couple days ago. It was so good.
I gotta watch it
So
just
good.
so we can do the quotes.
Mm-hmm.
So today is Back to the Future Day. Awesome. In 37 minutes. So Lethal Weapon. There we go. That's little 80s stuff going on. I was just thinking, God, tomorrow I'm going to clash and watch the marathon of the movies. And Raph, who's here?
What's up?
House of L. Tunnel 6.
Yeah, it feels like it.
We take all
Brand new Town Hall 6. Brand new.
Spanking.
Just hit the button.
Yeah.
He hit the button 3 times and then canceled. He wasn't sure.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. Town Hall 6 is big. I don't know.
Should I go?
Fairly new to House of L. I actually just looked it up. I think I joined L2 about 9 weeks ago, and then joined L about 7 weeks ago. So glad to be aboard.
Wow.
Nice.
Very nice.
It feels like you've been here forever.
Oh,
man.
yeah, because you went to L2 right away and then came over to L.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that. You were only over there for like a war or two, weren't you?
Yeah, it was maybe a week and a half or so.
Okay. And once again by Spaceman.
I'm still standing.
The late night sage. On TeamSpeak.
TeamSpeak Sage. Yeah, that's good. Speaking of sages, I hit Dark Sage from LexCorp.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, like yesterday. And I was gonna skip it because I had like this crappy, I had a Go Barch and I was like with 2 spells, no heroes. And I saw the name and I mentioned I think I was on TeamSpeak, go figure.
Yeah.
I mentioned to Papa, hey, is there a Dark Mage in LexCorp? Could someone check out? Because I'm like...
No, you just started...
I was about to skip it. I'm like, there's no way.
Dark Mage! Dark Mage!
Was I freaking
I'm like,
out?
what the... I'm like,
felt
what
like I
the
was
fuck
pretty
are you
calm.
talking about?
Okay,
No. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, LexCorp.
Did you
Dark
win?
Mage. Is that
No.
is that LexCorp?
I think I got like 29%. No, sorry.
Yeah, it was pretty rough. It was pretty rough.
I felt really bad. I felt worse then than like I did after a fucking like a bad war attack or something, because I know like everyone in LexCorp probably saw it and they're like, wow, this guy's fucking pretty terrible.
Oh, the whole podcast. The whole next podcast.
I know. Yeah. Oh,
That's all they're going to talk about.
I'll be listening. I'll be like,
about.
waiting for it.
Well, at least you know what? I don't even look at my replays. Well, of course, I just get hit for my TH10. So maybe Brittany doesn't look at hers.
It's funny. I never really looked at the name or anything until recently.
But on your who hit you?
No. Who I'm hitting?
Okay.
Like I look at the money first. I don't even look at the base. I look at the money, and I look at the elixir and the dark, and then I decide if I'm going to hit. But lately, I've kind of been looking at, who is this dude? Who am I hitting? This stranger.
You have to. You have to, because there's times you're nexting people I know it's happened because at the last minute, as clouds are coming, I see a name and I'm like, wait a minute. So it's hard to make yourself look, but I've been doing it now because I want to hit somebody I know. I really want to.
Okay, and here with Got a Nuke. Right, or is it just Nukem?
Nukem? Well, Nuke, right?
Nukem? Just Nukem? Just Nukem?
Yep, Nuke.
Thank you, Scotty, for having me.
Yeah, I'm like, I thought I wrote, because I put everybody's name down because I thought I didn't know who was all going to be here, and I just got to make sure I look down the list or whatever. But Space, how are you looking at your and sorry, Nukem, what's your TH10, right?
Yes, sir. TH10 for coming up on probably 2-ish months. I hit the button and man, I just bought everything, to be honest. I just started buying stuff and gemming stuff. Oh man, that was a rough month for my checking account. But
I want to ask you about that later with and Lethal Weapon too, because Brittany went to 9, and so like the growing pains of coming up at something like that.
Congratulations on that, buddy. Good job.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you this, because this is what Space's question or what Space was talking about made me think of. Are you guys watching your defenses every time?
I do.
I watch
all the time.
I watch if I get on and like I lost a good amount of trophies. I'll definitely watch just to see, kind of how they attack. Like I just got hit by Super Queen when I logged on about 50 minutes ago, and he took out pretty much like just everything on the outside of the base. But that was the first time anybody's ever gotten a 2-star on my farming base, which was kind of cool. But
all right, what everybody else? What do you, Raph?
Yeah, I only started doing it honestly when we did the 0 to hero, and I did that when I started to realize that revenge was actually a useful feature when we were trying to drop trophies, and so I started looking at that and trying to see what other attacks were and seeing what the weaknesses of my base was as well.
Lethal.
I don't know why. I mean, unless it's like a sniper or something, but if they ever hit me with a full army, I always like to watch it just because a lot of times there's some really funny stuff. I got hit one time. Guy had like 25 level 7 giants, and is a part of the top of my base where I have 4 spring traps right after they come in from 1 defense. And then there's 4 spread defenses. And it was just so hilarious. Just doing, 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 just giants flying everywhere. And this guy had no giants left. And you can see him pause. And you know what he's thinking. He's like, shit. Like, there's no way I'm getting all that DE. And I just find it humorous.
God, I wonder if it wouldn't be fun as a TH10 to play around a little bit. Just have like like on your farming base. Just be like, I don't have very much loot, or I have, I'm trying to save up for this. Let me just have this fun little map that I throw in, like, just for, one defense, and just sit around and watch.
If you can get them to come in that way, it's perfect. I do that a lot. That's why I've got 4 spring traps on 1, because I know if I watch the replay and they're coming from the top, I'm like, oh, here it comes.
That's awesome. So, okay, yeah, I was just wondering about that because I don't really watch the replays, but I guess it's just because I've had my town hall out for so long. And sorry, I'm looking at the list here of the stuff that we wanted to talk about. Do you guys do the revenges though? That was the other question.
I do the revenges if I'm trophy pushing, just because I'll go in and like right now I've hit the lowest. I'm taking Lethal's advice and kind of slowly get into silver, just so I can find that loot that he is going crazy about. Which I'll be honest, going through gold, it's pretty damn good right now. I love it a lot. But if I decide to push, I'll definitely hit that revenge button and get those. I'll be a lower trophy count, so the trophy offerings are usually around that 40, 45 ish sometimes, and I can't pass those up because just a 2-star just bumps me up a good amount. So,
all right. How about you guys?
Well, yeah, like Nukem said, and like I said earlier, I until I was really doing any kind of pushing, either dropping trophies like we did in Zero to Hero, or raising trophies like we also did, which I had never really pushed before. It kind of opened up a whole new side of the game for me. I never paid attention to the revenge button, but it became really useful.
Space?
I never revenge. I don't hang on to. I don't hang on to that.
You just let that shit go.
It's bad for my fucking. It's bad for my juju and karma. You
just wish him well. You wish him well and send him on his way.
Whatever. Honestly, I've had so many snipes in the last. I get sniped. I got I'm looking at my defense log now. I have 2 hits, 2 real hits, and they haven't really touched me much. So, I don't even look anymore. I'm like, no. But I've done that before. Like I've been hit, a few times, bad, especially when I'm pushing real hit, really really hit. Yeah. And I wasn't losing sleep over it, but I was like, you son of a bitch. And then I'd check in on him every now and again. Nope. Fucking, he's online. He's got a shield. Oh fuck! Then I'd brew it army, especially for his base. I'm gonna kick your ass, and then I go back, and then I'm like, okay, I got him now. Oh, I need CC troops. I go back and get CC troops to come back on. He's got a shield. I can't even play the game like I want to because
you're waiting around.
I'm just I'm focusing so much attention on this total fucking stranger. I'm like, I'm not doing it anymore. Forget it. Just.
Then
I gotta let it go. It's better.
The next time you look at his base, Anderson Cooper's there. Do you know why you're here?
I tell you, I was getting hit like crazy when I was doing that DE contest because I was just taking so much DE from people. I mean, I was raking in 2,500 every.
They got a little angry.
10, 15 minutes for just days and days. So it was I know there were people that were just so pissed, just waiting. And as soon as I'd log off, I mean, I was getting hit with full war armies. See, people were just so pissed that I'm coming for you.
Yeah, for sure.
I think, don't you? I guess for me, with Brittany and stuff. I mean, I don't know what everybody else thinks, but sometimes it's just I'd take that too. I'd hit that. If I saw that base sitting there in the wild, so. I'm just shit. I should have known better. I didn't get the right person.
It's always super nice when you do get hit, and then just once in a while you take a look at their base, and they got 500, 600,000 of each, plus a good amount of dark elixir, and I don't know if it was Huff or Space, or I'm sorry, Space.
And then
or
Space
Raph,
believes in revenge.
Yeah, and then I'm like Space. I'm gemming up like a go wipe and going over there and with full spells and just trying to rain down some pain. But
I've hit that that button where it's owners online so many times. I'm it's not even fun to go press revenge.
No.
Raph, are you a big revenger?
Well, like I said, I really only did it during our Zero to Hero push, because I found that revenging was, although you only get 1 out of the 40 in your queue, it was still faster than being in the clouds.
Okay, so we're back. I think we got interrupted there. There was a little bit of tech stuff, so we're just gonna talk about what we had started to talk about, and introduce the L versus Clash Files War, which happened a week and a half ago. There was no podcast last week, so now we're here and catching up and talking about it.
Very fun war. Very fun.
It was the best war. Like it was the most fun I've ever had warring. Honestly, guys.
Yeah.
And you guys, and big ups to the Clash Files and all their family.
Yes, thank you so much for
they
putting
played
in the work.
So,
It was
they played
RM.
great.
It was RM. It was RM and
underscore 84.
The Grand Poo
84.
Yeah, R
84.
underscore. It was him and the Grand Poobah, and
great work,
they put
guys.
in a ton of work. So great work, guys.
You know,
Yeah.
it's crazy how much stuff goes on behind the scenes. Because I got into their chat at the end, and then it's like, here it is in their chat, and it's like, oh, this person dropped out. Do you have another this weight and this weight? And imagine like coming down to it, like the last 2 days, you put in all this stuff, and then somebody's like dropping out, or this person's out for the weekend, or you didn't hear back, and it's a lot of work.
That's a lot of pressure.
It was.
Sounds like it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
They were. I was on TeamSpeak when we were doing the button push, and I mean, you could hear the sweat rolling down both Halligan and RM's foreheads. I mean, they were so shooken. They were like, "If this doesn't work, we're gonna be so mad."
Don't be afraid to interrupt, Raph. Yeah.
I was just gonna say it was exciting. You know, being new to L. This was my first range war ever, so it was a blast, a lot of fun. And one of the things that was very exciting was also the war within the war, which was the meme war going on GroupMe.
Totally.
Yes.
So there was a chat room set up. DP set it up to basically, and I think I did say this on the Clash Files, and I'd already just said this with you guys, but it was kind of like two bleachers with the football field there. It was like you could hear what the other side was saying, and I thought it really kind of is a cool idea. Because as long as everybody's playing by the...
Yeah, it really wasn't much of a meme war. It was more like meme genocide by like the Phantom, by the Phantom Warlord. He had everything. He had it all, and it was crazy.
But before war even started, Phantom had come up with a meme for every player in war. So as you would get a 3-star, you only got the meme if you got 3.
Or 2 on a 10.
Or 2 on a 10. And then once you had a successful attack, then he would go in and drop the meme. And I think people were waiting more for the meme. Like, I know people were watching the attack, just wanting to see if they won, so they could go see what the meme was.
Well, they were clever too.
Oh no, they were all like really good, like no duds. It was great, and that's what made this war so unique, because you could actually do an attack and then immediately talk to the person on the other side about the attack. So you'd have other people from the other clan, and they would be like, "Hey man, great attack," or "Man, that was so close." And it's just so unique from your everyday arranged war.
Yeah, I didn't think about it that way.
Honestly,
I got hit by. They came to play too.
They did. I got hit by Streets Ahead, and I already called his base. I was gonna hit Streets Ahead, and he hit me like 10 minutes before. I was tapping it out. I was like, okay, I got this. All right. Oh, like Stone Go Ho. Okay, where are my hogs coming in? Heals here, hopefully. I was sweating the attack, like you cannot imagine. And then he hits me for 3, and I'm like, oh my god! Now I really got to answer. I'm like, oh my god. Okay, all right. Take a deep breath.
So what happened? How did it turn out, Space?
I hit him. I got him for 3.
Nice. Yeah, nice.
Really
it was very nice.
So,
thanks.
How did our okay? So that weekend, I had to leave for the first 12 hours, and when I went on the Clash Files and talked with those guys about it, it honestly was kind of a blur to me. That entire war, and not because I was having beers with you guys on TeamSpeak and stuff. But it was because like it was like one attack, another attack. Maybe not right away, but like all these attacks were like kind of blending. And I know you guys listened. So what did I miss? What did I leave out? What do you want to
basically, well, there was one correction that needed to be made. They were asking you like what's your how your attacks went, and you said I think on your second attack you hit number 12, which was Jamie, and he's a 9.5, so he doesn't have any infernos or extra defenses, but he does have the extra bomb. he does have a bunch of magma walls, max heroes, that kind of thing. And after you hit him, Braxton from our clan went in and hit him. And on their podcast, you actually said he was a new Town Hall 10. But no, got to make a correction. Braxton is actually one of our lower 9s. He has 15 heroes, and he's a fucking beast. He's a great attacker. And he went in on that base, and I think he went in, it was either a stoned or maybe even a 4 golem Goho. And he got 98%. that I'm telling you, if he would have got that extra 2%, that probably would have been the attack of the war. I mean, to go in with those heroes, he just smashed it.
He really put me to shame.
So
I'm like, I'm all stressed out about 30 heroes and getting up to 40. A low TH9 come in and take my like 74% and turn it into a 98%. And like, maybe I should be worried about something else.
Well, you did scout it for him, so I mean that made a huge difference.
Oh my god,
man!
But that's awesome.
This war
by Braxton.
It was so
TH9,
fun.
bigger kudos then.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, definitely.
And I knew he was a
this
9.
war was so. What's that?
I knew he was a 9. I don't know why I said he was a 10.
Probably back to the beers with TeamSpeak, but anyway. But this war was so different because, like, as I know with us, I don't know about them. As we were planning attacks, we were thinking, like, looking at the bases, and we're like, okay, do they know that we love to do Stone Goho so much, so we're gonna come in here? Like, I know when I was attacking Halligan, like, I was seriously like freaking out, thinking, okay, did he put all of his bombs over here by the Queen where you normally wouldn't do it? But he knows that we all like stones, so we're gonna come in from this side. And like, I had to have other guys like, just shut up, just do your attack. You got this. And speaking of that,
it did help to have pictures of all their bases.
You know
just
what?
kidding,
that
just
made
kidding.
A huge
just
difference.
kidding.
Well, thanks, Phantom.
Just kidding.
Appreciate it, buddy.
No, but I did make a correction there too on the Clash files. They said that I had max troops when I hit his base. I actually did not. I did not have any max troops. The only advantage that I had over at Town Hall 9 is I did have a 5th spell, which I swag dropped at the end, so it didn't affect any of my troops to take away the advantage. I did have 10 extra troop space, so I had 2 more hogs. But I had like 20 hogs alive at the end, at least 18. So
yeah, that's right.
Halligan, buddy, I hit you with a 9 attack. I'm sorry, but that was a 9 attack. But anyway,
yeah, there was a lot of hogs. It was like a hog party.
Oh, it was. We've gotten so
hog party. Where's the lipstick?
It's right. Pin the tail on the hog.
We do that a lot.
It's running out right now.
Yeah, we're really doing well with it. I've seen so many people like jump on board that train and just really excel at that attack, and
it just
really
works,
powerful.
Man.
Yeah,
it
really does.
It is
crazy. I didn't know how to hog when I came into L 7 weeks ago, and
now you're just like crushing it. Yeah.
That's weird. I've been here for over a year and I still don't know how to hog. I'm learning.
Well, you know what?
I'm relearning on the
Brittany's
though.
At 9. Yeah. You're going to beat Scotty, trust me. You're going to be right there with us here in no time.
Yeah,
I can feel it. Sure.
You're going to need to put a lot more time in with us though about talking and stuff like that. Like when you got all your troops at 9, like you got to come back and you got to be with us because we'll take care of you.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm at 9. Let's keep going. I do want to talk about it because it is a long road. But
was there anything else on the war?
Yeah.
That you guys got anything extra to add on that?
I double jumped that grass.
Yes. I watched that live and that hurt me inside.
No, I did that.
Yeah,
I did that
I know.
too.
That's why it hurt.
Because I went in on Coop, who's my straight across. I've been wanting to do it since I saw him in the wild, and I got a 1-star. In part, I think because of that double jump. At least it couldn't have hurt. I mean, but I thought I had a pretty decent plan. Their bases were pretty good, I thought.
Very good.
They were.
Yeah, they were.
And it's weird when you're in a matchup like that with like you're straight across. I mean, you know that everything is carefully worked out and matched. So like it just seemed even. Like, you know, the straight across, up and down. Like, we don't really see that in like normal wars.
No, you don't.
So do you think they like just do like an average of like the 10s and an average of like the 9s? Like,
well, I mean, it must not, because whenever you're doing a match, the individual town hall levels have to be very close for a successful match. So I don't know how Supercell puts together some of these random matches. I really don't. Some of them are just mind-boggling.
It's pretty insane.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nuke, were you in the war?
I was not. I actually, Raph saying that he's new to House of L.
Yeah, you were just
actually very new. I came in, gosh, probably, I think as the war started.
I think
maybe.
Were you there for a war before, and then you had to?
No, I'm pretty sure oh yeah, you know what? I think you're right. I came in and
didn't we kick you like 3 times for room? And every time you'd log on, you'd be kicked again with a message saying, "Hey, we needed space for the war. Come back."
Yeah.
And
Yep. I remember getting in. I put in fan in the stands, and I had my fingers crossed, and I got in and I started meeting everybody. And
that is a password to get into L, by the way. Fans in the stands. I know
are we going to change it, or are we going to keep it like that?
I don't know. Let's talk about it later in the podcast.
Okay, we'll do that.
okay.
I'm writing it down right here.
One of my man, this is going to sound so stupid, but one of the guys that I really, really wanted to talk to was Lethal Weapon now. And I came in and I think I actually joined TeamSpeak pretty much right away. And I was talking to him, and God, we just hit it off so well, and I was having so much fun. And then I go to bed and I wake up the next morning and I was kicked, and I'm not gonna lie, I had a tear. I was like, oh my gosh, my life's over. And my fiance's looking at me, she's like, suck it up.
I thought it went so well.
I thought the first date was great. What? Oh my gosh.
They gave me the TeamSpeak password.
and my fiance looks at me, she's like, what's going on? I'm like, I got kicked from the clan I was in. She's like, suck it up. Like,
I just got dumped.
But I was.
She probably lost a little respect for you that day, but it's okay. She back.
Gosh, I'll have to buy her a nice watch or something like that. But I got in after, and I think I was actually on TeamSpeak with you guys, and you guys were like, "No, just come in. The war's in. It's not gonna matter anything now." So I got in, and I've been. Oh yeah,
because I remember you telling me that you got that you had got booted because of space, and I knew that. As a side note here, that's how great RM was about the whole thing. It was so quiet and silent. It was just like people being moved around. He was just kind of doing it anywhere he could. Behind the scenes, I thought. Yeah,
and I fully understood why he kicked me. But yeah, and
I'm gonna kick you right now.
Oh my God, please don't. But when I finally got back in, and like I said, I was on TeamSpeak, and so, a couple of you were like, no, just come in, it's not going to make a big deal. So I jumped in, and yeah, that war was fun to watch. I never realized how good people can be at attacking. I was watching some of the Town Hall 9s go, and I watched Lethal on Halligan. I watched it live, and I'm not gonna lie, my mind was blown on some of these attacks. I'm just like, oh my gosh, what am I getting myself into? But
yeah, everyone really rallied together for the war. We had a couple guys who stayed up like 24 hours straight.
Oh, Huff did.
Huff did. Yeah.
Who else? Raph, do you remember?
No, I wasn't me.
Yeah, I had to work. I tried everything I could to get out of it. I was able to go in like 3 hours later. But on a weekend, I work retail, so on a weekend, there's no way I'm getting out.
Yeah, my mom, I agree with you. I got you on that.
My mom was back from Kansas City, and I went home on Friday night to see her, and come back early Saturday just to get in, spend enough time. I got podcast stuff to do tonight. And I'm like rolling into town at 7:00 right at the war start, going, okay, I'm ready, let's go. And it was fun. Everybody like hanging out and getting together.
Yeah,
I know we
didn't
had
get
some people putting in work on the group me and the team speak. I mean, it was going nonstop.
Yeah, I unfortunately didn't get to experience all the memes and everything, but I spent a little time in Kent Farmhouse with Natalia and our Cooper Katie. I think he was in there while I was in there. I'm not 100. Yeah, he was. But yeah, they're a great group of guys, and you guys got a hell of a clan over here, and they got a hell of a clan over there. So it was definitely it was a fun war to watch. Even just being a spectator, I had so much fun just watching.
I think that's maybe part of it too. Was nice about the war is that because of all the other stuff going on, it was like we were all spectating. Like it was a bigger dimension instead of just the war.
So I don't know if I should be asking you this, on air or whatever. I probably should do it in private. But I know like we're kind of looking for our next matchup. Like, should we put it out there that, if you're fair play and you think you can match our weights, to contact us or what?
Well,
no,
I actually,
Okay.
No.
I know that there's forums and stuff that you can do that, and we're in the middle of getting involved with that now.
Yeah,
but
I just joined.
know there's several clans out there,
but we spend too much time on TeamSpeak than looking up places to.
Yeah, I just joined the. I was listening to Saturday Night Hive, and I just joined the Fair Play community. I'm waiting to see if I get accepted there. But he was saying that there's a bunch of Fair Play clans in there that you basically put in your war weight, I guess, and we'll see see who you can match up with and things like that.
Here's what I guess here's a good question off of that, because there's going to be a lot of Fair Play clans. There might be a bunch of people out there who want to match L, right? And I don't mean being I'm not trying to be stuck up or even have anybody think that where I'm going to ask this question from. But what are we looking for in a war matchup? Because if everybody goes through all this work, do we want to do something like, if we're going to do a war matchup again like that, do we want to do it where we're going to do it over group me and set up if we're going to match, if we're going to ask people, say, hey, let's if you want to do a matchup, here's our vision of a matchup.
Yeah. You kind of have like a representative or whatever you want to call it from each clan, and they meet up, and you just set up like a group meet or something. And then you just hash it out, just like we did with any other clan. You just talk it out and see if your weights are compatible, and that's about all you can do.
But I mean about the clans Al would want to match.
I think, well, from what I understood, it was the Fair Play community website basically was you go in there, you see if you can match with somebody, and then they recommend that if you do want to match with a clan or you think you can match, they recommend that you take it out to, a third party app, I guess you could say, or you can send private messages back to each other. That way you're not putting, your war weights out, because obviously, trolls do exist. But I think it would be pretty cool. Like I said, I've only been here for, coming up on a week. So, but I mean, that's definitely up to you guys.
I guess where I'm going with it a little bit is to say, if somebody did want to do a range matchup, I'd really be interested in doing the same type of thing we just did with Kent. If it works, we do have a group me chat for both clans. You're looking for people who want to match up and have a really good time.
Yeah.
And
I mean? That's kind of where I'm going. That's where I'm
I think most people would want to do that. Yeah.
And if you'd be thrown out of a gymnasium for it, you'd be thrown out of the chat for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't do it in a movie theater. The rules of the chat. But you know what I mean? To be you're talking about how fun and how much of a spectacle and how much how involved everybody's getting. It's maybe if we did want to do a matchup with somebody, let's maybe try to match up with people who want to kind of get involved in the same type of thing.
Well, and I think what would be good to know for the listeners is, we have somewhere between, 10 and 15 Town Hall 10s with a few newer Town Hall 10s. And
that might be something.
Yeah, 35 total people. And so that's, one of the things that I know is important to us is, not having to sit a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And where, we are definitely a mixed war clan in that we have both, 9s and 10s, and we don't exclusively, make sure that people are only max 9s or only max 10s to war.
So. Did we just have 5 8s in this last war?
Yep.
Yeah, we got a bunch in right now.
Yeah, very, very mixed war clan.
Is that changing our matchups a little bit? Because I know like people in their minis move around, but like looking at
the past 2 wars have been really in our favor, and that's very rare for L.
Yeah, it is. That was
crazy.
Crazy.
Usually we're always outmatched.
So what? Well, just to go back to that quick before we kind of switched out, Raph, like, what do you think? What did we do? 35 with the clash files? Was it 35?
Yeah, I think that's the number that we did.
So, I mean, I think like a normal war size, if we wanted to match with somebody, would have to be about 30, probably or minimum.
Yeah. Right,
minimum.
right.
Yeah, like 30 to 40 probably.
Yeah, because nobody likes to sit. And we got enough players between 2 clans to keep people probably rotating a little bit now with L2. Because they've been coming into TeamSpeak and stuff like that. So
they're coming into their own for sure.
Yeah. A couple people in there from Iowa that I met when I was down there. Okay, cool. Guys, this week is the week of ClashCon.
And nobody has been talking about it, so we're gonna be the first to talk about it, because I know that there's just we're gonna
breaking news. Beep 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 beep. Was that you, Space, that did that?
Nope. When did I do that?
Marty McFly just came back from the future.
Beep, 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 beep. Remember with the beginning, the Canadian intro?
Oh no, that was something completely different. But yeah, I see where you're going there. But I can do it if you want. I could like do it. This just in.
How is that a lot different than what I just did?
It wasn't. I don't know why you thought it would be. It was something.
You were like, that's different, but I can do it. Like,
can we talk about the update?
Yeah, let's do the update.
Yeah. So basically, if you look around online, a couple of the websites, they say that there is like quote unquote confirmed leaks that at least they don't look fake. People have certain things they look for in leak to see if they were photoshopped or whatever. And these are pretty new, so I really don't think actually anybody's mentioned like the actual composition. And I would just like to get you guys' thoughts on if this was the update. Like, would you be happy about it or not? I think this thing has been hyped up so out of control. No matter what it is, I don't think anybody's going to be happy. I think it could be everything that we've talked about, and I think everybody would still be pissed. Fuck Supercell. They fucked up. They're done.
I think if this update does not come out in the next week, I think there's going to be rebellion.
Oh my God!
For sure.
Even if they just like give you the news and say it's coming soon.
No. I mean, I think there hasn't been something for so long, something major or something big since the Dark Spells for so long that it's like I can't go another minute. Like you're in the desert for 40. It's like space in Crystal. It's like okay, I need something.
Yeah. Yeah,
man, I don't. Don't even fucking say that word in front of me. I can't.
And I really think that. Shit, I'm drawing a blank here.
So where do you?
Say something.
Well,
I wish they would go ahead and drop the like Halloween update, kind of like tide everybody over. Like go ahead and give us our spooky music and all that kind of stuff. I think that would really help. But
I'd be surprised if it's Monday,
we're so. I mean, it could be. It's just we're so close. I mean, God, the update, the ClashCon is what 5 days away.
If I was Supercell, I would release a sneak peek tomorrow, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah, and then have the giant one on
Saturday.
Yeah, exactly.
I definitely agree with you.
Because the list here, it's pretty much what everyone's been talking about. It's at least one new Dark Troop, if not more.
Sweet.
A new hero, Town Hall 11, a new Barbarian level 8, and a new mode where you can change it from daytime to nighttime. So that's what people are spreading around as the, like I said, quote, confirmed leak.
Right.
Yeah.
I think Supercell's at an interesting point here where almost a little bit of a crossroads where, they have an opportunity to transform the game from, being an adolescent to being more of a mature game. And this is really kind of new in the scheme of gaming where, mobile games historically have never been this big. And they have a unique opportunity to really capitalize on this. And I think, I don't know whether good or bad, but they've really hyped this, like you said. And so everyone is ready for something big. And, I think our expectations are all set really, really high.
That's
you're exactly right.
Supercell's sitting there going, fuck, we just wanted to have a party. Now everybody's expecting a games changer.
You're exactly right. I don't think they ever expected it to get this big. And I honestly don't even know if they want it to get this big. I mean, I know they love the money, but it's like they've been handed this 1,000 horsepower car and they're like, shit, we just wanted to drive around the block.
All right.
So we're going to see, I was talking to Itachi the other day for just hours on TeamSpeak, and he was really talking about how he thinks Clash is past the point of no return. He thinks that they've already not done enough to keep their long-term players. And the one thing that we both agreed on is, with America being as just money hungry as we are, and our gaming developers that are out there, Supercell's got to be crazy if they think that there's not some developer here in America looking at the money they're making and licking their lips, because they are. So what they're going to do, they're going to come out with some game and they're going to look at Clash and see what they've done right and what they've done wrong. And there is going to be a new game that's going to come out, and it's going to be amazing. And when that happens, Clash is really going to lose out if they don't. They've got to start doing something fast. And we're going to be able to tell what's coming with this update, where they want to go in the future. If it is just New Troop, Town Hall 11, that kind of stuff, then you can tell that Supercell is not going in the direction of war. And war is the direction that the longtime players want to go in. So they've got to do something. They've got to do some sort of something to help the war community.
Yeah, but go for it. Go for it.
Because the question that I had for you guys was, and it sounds like it's kind of answered already, but in my opinion, if this update isn't what everybody is not only speculating but wanting, as Lethal was just saying, there has to be people out there that are just looking at this and like, we can make a game. Oh yeah, we can make this game. We can easily do it. And if this update isn't, what everybody is wanting, then, it's gonna be a big hit, and we're gonna see that game come out sooner than I think we're all thinking right now.
I don't know.
You've had so many people try. You've had so many people try.
Yeah, but people were saying this before Clan Wars too. And finally Clan Wars did come out, but they said it for a few updates beforehand. But the thing, I think like there's a huge, tremendous amount of pressure like on this update to come out, and because I'm sitting here as you guys talk, going, shit, yeah, what happens after this weekend? If it's like nothing, it's like, because I feel like at this point in the game we're kind of at a place where if there's not something to shake it up considerably, like, okay, we need another couple months to just get used to this. Like, that's what they do. Like the dark spells, like now we got to use which we're going to upgrade first, and then there was a mini update, but it seems like that it's got to be something like that in an update.
That makes sense.
I think Lethal. I think it was Lethal. I think Huff was on, and I think I'm almost positive Spaceman's on, because it doesn't seem like he ever gets off. But of TeamSpeak, but we were all talking about it, and
TeamSpeak.
He sleeps here.
Fair enough.
So do
It's
I.
actually paid by TeamSpeak
Yeah.
to be on 24/7.
But we were
I've slept
talking,
here
and
too. Space.
you know what? I think I'm pretty sure I'm 100%. I'm like 99% sure. I think it was Lethal that said it, that he
Are you
rather
99 or
have.
98?
I'm like
No, just
99
kidding.
point -01, but I think it would be a great idea for them just to throw a bunch of everything at us. I think we were talking about, throw the Halloween update at us, throw what you guys are going to, what these big, mysteries are for the ClashCon. Just throw it just throw it at us. There we go. And let us play, let us conquer all this. Let us take this all in, give us something that will just blow our minds. And, if, you guys were saying, if they do, ClashCon is, a leak into something we're planning for, December or January, then, like you guys were saying, it's going to be a rebellion. It's going to be bad. The forums are going to blow up.
It just comes back to the balance. They've got the game really well balanced, and everybody talks about that, but it is. They have to be so careful about what they add. That's why so many times they'll add something, and then the next update, it's like, that was one of the funniest things Jake said. He's like, only Supercell will release an update fixing the shit that they fucked up the first time and call it something new. But they do. Like, that's why they'll drop something and then be like, oh, well, now we're reworking it, so now it actually works.
Yeah, and I have the best feeling for this, and
if it was
sorry to interrupt.
If it was the update I wanted, they would sneak peek it, so they'd have to teach you, like they'd use ClashCon to teach people the new thing.
Yeah.
Okay, now we've debuted this. This is the new thing that's coming out. Now, with all this coverage, we're going to show you the new future of the game. Well,
and I can tell you, it really scares me, the fact that they did not follow up with having Jake from One Hive come to ClashCon.
That was
he talked
weird.
About how
that was weird.
They invited him and then kind of just never really responded. And as far as I know, that's still where it's at. So as far as I know, he's not going. So what that makes me think is it's not war centered. I kind of think that he got the invite by one of the employees, and then they kind of got together in their meeting. It was like, well, shit, we don't have any updates really concerning war, and you've got this guy who's got 100,000 subs, and he's just going to be bashing us, telling us how bad we fucked up. And they're like, damn, we can't have that here. You've got to assume that if the update was...
Yeah,
exactly. But you've got to assume that if it was something war-centered, of course they would have him there. I mean, that would be crazy not to. And another thing that we talked about, it's so crazy that they don't give so many things that are people's favorite parts about this game, whether it be arranged wars, all the third-party communications. None of it's done by Supercell. It's all done by the players. It's all done. I mean, Clash Caller, that was an app that a guy took hours out of his day to make. The arranged wars, the players, we sit down and spend thousands of hours putting together these wars because they won't give us. And they don't even give any credit to anybody. They don't give credit to what do they do? Pick 3 or 4 YouTubers that they quote unquote back. They don't mention anybody. So it's like it's like they're so scared to put their stamp on somebody that they can't control. They don't know how they're going to act. Because they don't want to that's where I'm thinking. They don't want to put their stamp on somebody and then do something crazy and then it make them look bad.
I don't. I don't know. That's just my assumption. It's not going to get very much farther anyways if they did it from there, or if it wasn't that and like he was turning over tables, I'm sure there'd be coverage everywhere. But I guess I just don't take such a cynical view of it.
It just seems to me like Molt and them, they're very safe. When I see them, I think safe people. They're not really gonna bad talk Supercell really no matter what.
I'll tell you what,
and that's why I think they talk to
I'm totally on board with you, and I totally get it because I think other people have talked about it too. But I also think as you're talking about it, I go, you know what? with just the safe people, that's a lot of talent to fly in for one day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, when I thought it was like a week-long ClashCon.
Exactly.
You know, like
that makes sense.
I thought, okay, yeah, everybody should be there. Okay, people are flying in. Then I thought, okay, it was 4 days. Well, then I found out 1 day. Like,
yeah,
there's only so
are
many.
you saying? Are you saying that we could be reading way too much into everything? Is that what you're saying?
Well,
Most likely.
I'm saying
Probably.
I'm saying yes, but I'm saying like feel the exact same way, and I think like the whole conversation about it being like super hyped is right on, and so like when we look at it, and I swear I don't know, the thing that really gets me is I thought it was a game changing thing because it was a week-long event, but it was only a day.
Yeah.
So
me too.
So
me too.
But do you guys agree that they've kind of done it to themselves? You know, all of a sudden we're coming up on, that 2-year anniversary, and then we're coming up on the 3-year anniversary, and then we're coming up on Halloween, and everybody's expecting, half cost witches and halftime witches and things like that they normally do.
That
and
would
then
be
all
a really
of a sudden,
good idea.
and then they throw in a in the news section, ClashCon. It's when I first heard of ClashCon, I'm like, oh my gosh, they're gonna blow something up. They're gonna Clash of Clans 2, is what I kind of first thought about. But they've taken, like you guys were saying, this mobile game that they kind of
holy shit! What if it was Clash of Clans 2, and you could move your first village over into it?
Okay.
Oh my gosh!
Then that's okay. That's okay.
We're talking.
If you can export your village, that's okay.
You have to. People would be pissed.
Yep. So you got to start all over.
So, songs to attack to space.
Songs to attack. All right,
You wanted to talk about this. This is what was the
reason people decided that they would start attacking live on TeamSpeak, which is cool. Yeah, I can't do it. I'd love to. I'm gonna really focus on trying to do that because it's pretty much the coolest thing ever. But
it calms me down.
All of these songs that people could attack to, and I mean, I'm gonna shout out Dirty Pirate here. He loves Guns N' Roses. He likes Paradise City.
But how does this come out? Did you decide to ask people?
No, it was JDZ with Karate Kid, or no, it was Eye of the Tiger. He, for some reason, like I don't know if we talked about this before, but we were watching him attack, and all of a sudden, fucking. Like, what in the blue fuck?
I've had that song stuck in my head for like 4 months.
And we're like, JDZ has played Eye of the Tiger by Survivor before he hit the attack button. And I believe,
and it changed everything.
Yeah, it was like it really did. It was like
the Berlin Wall coming down.
The coolest thing.
What TeamSpeak and music together?
Who's gonna attack to what now? Okay. Oh, Raph is gonna attack to the distance by Cake. Wicked. Do it. 3 stars. Oh my God, we've come up with something. This is what we're doing.
That's Raph. That's your song, right?
And, that was it. And I gotta give all the props to Low and Space for letting me try that out, and it worked.
We should actually come up with a House of L playlist and put it up on the website.
For sure.
Because Dirty Pirate, sweep the leg.
Yep, sweep the leg, Johnny. Yeah, he really likes Karate Kid and Paradise City. He really likes.
Now that was mine, buddy. That was mine.
Was it? Totally sorry.
Yep.
I really feel bad about that. Right. I didn't know that. Does anybody else have any other songs that they?
Do you have a song for Riggs and a song for Murtaugh?
Oh, I'm gonna have to go pull the soundtracks. That's what you should have to do. You have to do like Paradise City and Welcome to the Jungle. That could be like Riggs and Murtaugh.
That'd be a really good one.
See, I still can't fucking pronounce the name, and every time I see it, I probably knew how to pronounce it when I watched the show, but ever since he spelled the name, I'm like Murtaugh.
I've tried attacking on TeamSpeak. I was scared in the beginning, but I did it, and it's actually pretty cool. But I attack to and I don't know if you guys are gonna know who this is, but ASAP Ferg. I attack to his song. I attack to his song "Work" remix. That song gets me just jumping in my car sometimes when I play it. And I'm pushed to talk for a reason, because I'm usually, screaming and cussing like, crap, and then you got that song in the background with the language it has. So
I
So
love
like that dude in Office Space.
I think honestly, I think Rap loves attacking live. I think funk is really the way to go. Like, you have drum and bass. You got rap and stuff, and you got rock and roll. Rock and roll is good. I mean, you got AC/DC. I don't think there's an AC/DC song that you couldn't attack to. But
like Thunderstruck is
Thunderstruck,
a really good one.
yes.
Even though
honestly,
I'm not a huge AC/DC fan, but
you're
that
not.
would be a good
It's
one.
terrible. I would go.
No.
I'd have to go with Hell's Bells, man. The
Hell's
bells
Bells
ringing.
is a good one.
great song.
Back in Black.
Oh, that's a good
Back
one.
in Black's a great song too.
All of them are fantastic.
I will add in here, nothing sucks worse than when you are doing a war attack to music, that your war attack is over before the music is.
Or it's really going bad.
Or when you fail, because
you're
then you're
totally
failing to a
failing.
soundtrack.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
And
I've
you're
done
like,
that.
no, they
Yeah.
weren't. I gotta go.
Yes. No.
I think one of the favorite ones I heard, and it's got to be Space, but it was Pirates of the Caribbean theme music.
No, that's me. That's Raph.
It's rap.
That's Raph. Okay,
Yeah,
that was.
and I bombed that one too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you
heard,
played it on TeamSpeak. It was awesome.
that was
Well,
awesome.
It was
I
awesome.
even started.
1 star.
I started bobbing my head to it. I was like, "Come on, let's go."
We're robbing somebody.
Yeah.
See, that
Oh my god.
maybe that's just more of a farming song.
It was the best 1 star
Yeah.
I had.
There's some songs you don't want to fail to. Like, I would hate to be like at 29% and have no troops left, and like Electric Avenue by Eddie Grant is playing. You're like,
Oh
what the
my
fuck do
god.
I do now? I'm like, I am not fucking rocking down this avenue anymore.
That's what you get for attacking to that song. Okay?
Right, exactly. Like, if
You'll
you
never hear it the same.
if you play that song, you better be ready to play. It's like,
At least if it's Paradise City, you can at least kick back and listen to a good song.
at least, right?
As your queen is just
at least
walking
they're
around the
screaming
base getting
along
shot.
with you.
Yes.
You're gonna die!
Right.
You know, just
That's
fucking
right.
grin, like, gonna bring you down. And it's either like, yeah, that's me because I'm at the lowest of my low because of my 0 or 1 star, or I did what I was supposed to do.
That's why I like to have music, you know? Like, I want to listen to something like that brings me up, and like, I'll throw on like, maybe Sunny Side of the Street, but you should really love the stuff that I'm telling you right now.
You
Because-
just cut out their space.
And it's
That's
probably
not-
a good thing you cut out too, because
You
you're
can-
probably going to lose a lot of listeners with your song selection.
by saying Sunny Side of the Street by the Pogues. Yeah.
Oh yeah, probably.
Mhm.
You can't go wrong. And
I don't even know who you're.
People are unsubscribing right now.
Like,
They're right now. Podcast
okay.
is turned off.
it's okay. No one's doing that. Nobody's doing that.
Maybe they just discovered a new band that's going to rock their world.
That's it. Maybe
All right.
you're
Maybe
opening
that's
people
true.
up everywhere.
I prefer to listen to the sounds of L while I attack.
So
Sounds well.
this is
You mean us
my
yelling at you, Scotty?
You fucking whore.
Drop your
What are you
fucking
doing?
poison.
Drop your rage. Drop your rage.
Why I don't do it? Because, like, honestly, Pop, I love you, but you will chirp at anyone. Poison, poison, poison. Rage, 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 rage.
And
Drop
I'll-
your.
I can't
Queen
help
ability.
it.
Queen
What is he
ability.
I
doing?
can't help it.
What is he doing?
I
Hey,
love,
I love.
and I don't know
love
how many times I've
unfiltered
got guys, they're still in the chat, right? And they're
Yeah,
like,
shit.
what is he doing? Oh, drop the poison! And I'm like,
And can I-
and I'm like, you know what? He might have it. And he's like, nope. Papa's like, nope,
Nope,
it's
fuck it.
over. It's over. It's over. And then about 2 minutes, like, you know what? He might have it. He might have it.
Wait,
He's
oh my
gonna do
God.
it.
I am very
oh my
quick.
God, that's
I'm very
great.
quick to call it how I see it. Okay, I'm
you
very
call it
quick.
you call it 120 seconds in.
Yeah, he's
Done.
done. He's fucking done.
He's got,
Done.
wait a
The-
second. Wait.
The one
Wait,
thing I
those
like.
hogs are making it through. I think he
Got
can
it.
do this.
Got it. Time.
The one thing
Uh,
The one thing I like is when, that's when we're attacking people. He's screaming into the mic, but I like it when people are attacking us and he's rooting for that 3-star, or he's drop your poison, drop the poison. It's like, why are you telling him to drop a poison? Don't let him do that.
Yeah.
Shut up, Lethal Weapon. The universe can hear you. Fucking collective unconscious out there. Jesus. Giving away our secrets.
He's like, I don't know why. All of a sudden I remembered to drop my poison. That was weird. I completely forgot.
But that's what I love about it, though. When I'm attacked, you like, nope. And if I hear you guys say it, I feel really reassured because you're about 3 seconds behind me.
After you,
I'm like, already did it.
Got it.
did it, bitch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Yep, got it.
You're gonna see it in 3.
Yeah.
Because when I say got it, I had dropped it already. Like when you were, just before you said it. Like 3 seconds earlier.
Low does that to me a lot. I'll be like, all right, ability. He's like, I got it. I'm like, okay, all right. Sorry.
It's like a god. It's like already done. Yeah, we might have to make up a code word for like attacking live, already deployed, or oh shit, I forgot it. You know what I mean?
So I want to make sure the listeners are aware here. In case you are a fan of Spaceman's music, well, we at House of L have also come up with a T-shirt line, and we have now done a Spaceman Attack T-shirt. And the front says Spaceman's Attack, which is really about anything. And then the back side of the T-shirt says Back End Loons, because every time we're on Team Space, Space always says, "What do you think about Back End Loons here?"
every attack, he's like, you could definitely sneak some loons in there. I'm telling you right now, you need some fucking loons in there.
Why don't you put why don't you just put on the front, Golem in the front, loons in the back?
Oh my god!
I like it. That's an even better iteration.
I'll tell you though, that last war I had, man, I had such a bad attack the first war, but I've never thought about bringing in some loons with a go wipe or something like that, and then all Space chips in. Hey, what about
you heard about those Kardashian girls?
What?
Space's attack with the loons in the back is called the Kardashian.
Oh, I love it.
Right, the back end loons.
That's if it's a lot. Yeah, if it's a big old backside, then it's the Kardashian.
Oh my God.
And it's dependent on the amount of loons that tells which Kardashian girl.
I love it.
That's right.
I love it.
So let's go through the ratio and the numbers here, the scale. So
Space, pay attention. You listening?
Paying attention.
No. So what's
What
the
is it,
top end of the
Space?
scale here?
You got to lean in, Space.
Top end of the scale.
What's the card? Yeah, what's the top scale?
Top end?
Got to lean in a little bit,
Yeah.
Space.
12 loons, maybe? That's a lot of loons, man.
And which Kardashian is that?
Got to be Chloe.
Okay, so that's the
But not Chloe like recently. I'm talking Chloe like 3 or 4 years ago when she was going through all her shit. She was eating too much and like really packing it on. I mean, like circa 2009 Khloe Kardashian.
Oh,
my God.
that was
I
a
love it.
big Chloe right there. That's
That's like 16 loons.
Oh shit!
But if we're talking about Kim, like when she was really watching her weight, like maybe 2007, like six is good. Like 6 can take out, like, honestly, if the defense
3 Archer Towers
other
easy.
things easily. No, honestly, you could take out with 6 loons. You could probably take out 10 defenses. Like best case scenario, man. That's why the new Dark Troop needs to be.
And the other Kardashian. What's the third one?
Who did I say?
You said Chloe.
You said
and Kim.
Kim and
I said
Chloe.
Kim. What's the other one?
Courtney.
Couple
Kim
of
and Courtney.
You don't even remember her ass.
I don't
What's
know.
her? Yeah, what, I was gonna
So
say, what's
that's
her ass
obviously
look
got to
like?
be like a 2.
I remember her name. I
Yeah.
remember the ass. It's like 2 loons. It's like the 2 loons I snuck in
I
on.
got the name. I got the ass.
Big Jake's
Together.
last video. Yeah. It's a 2 right here. Grab. I you know what? I got a Canon and a Tesla with 2 loons. I didn't know the Tesla was there, but It worked out. 2 loons, 2 defenses. Thank you.
What was that Kardashian's name?
Courtney.
Courtney.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything under 5, Courtney. Anything
And I guess
Under
anything
4?
over like 13, that's a Chloe. Anything in between is probably about a Kim.
so would the
really wanna
Bruce Jenner
start
just
the
be like
Chloe
one
at
creepy
13?
ass hog or one
What's that?
creepy ass gob?
Would you really want to start the Chloe at 6 or at 13? Wouldn't you want to start her in the middle?
No.
Like
I want
about
to
10?
there. Just wait, guys. She ain't getting any younger. It's gonna be more. Just trust me.
Oh my god.
Now, was that the Kim when Kanye and her were together?
Yeah, post Kanye. Yeah.
Okay.
Pictures will be available of the Kardashians on the website with the number of loons.
T-shirts will be available as well.
That's right.
Thanks to Raph.
It's going to fund my new update purchases.
Upgrades?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you going,
the
what
new
are you
hero
going with
levels.
upgrade? You're a TH9.
Yeah, yeah. Despite what was said earlier, I'm not a new Town Hall 6. No, it's interesting. You know, coming to L, it's definitely a different atmosphere from where it was before. I think I came into L pretty much max Town Hall 9, sans air sweepers. So came in and have been working on getting walls up. They were skull. Just actually got all Lego today, so pretty excited about that. And
Nice, very nice.
getting the heroes up now too. So
You're max. You're way far away, Space, on your microphone.
I'm right here now. Great job.
Okay. Ground control to Major Space. So you're a max TH9?
yeah, with defensive structures, and then Queen 23, King 20. So getting up there.
So you're like me at Town Hall 10. You were. I mean,
Yeah, for sure.
When will you go up to 10?
You know,
Have you penciled in for next week? At 3
No,
p.m.?
I
Just kidding,
you know,
you guys. Just kidding.
I think I really think the way to do it is take your heroes all the way up. That's one thing we haven't talked about yet. Is we've talked a lot about our hesitations towards the new update. And one thing I want to make clear to the listeners is that if anything comes off as hesitant, it's only because we are so dedicated to this game and we are all so excited about the update. And tying back into what I said earlier, one of the things that is a rumor, obviously, but I think everyone would like to see is maybe 10 more hero levels. And so, I think one of the things that speaking for everyone here, is that I think we're all excited about what's going to come, what's going to happen, and what else is new out there.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. I think we're not bashing the game, maybe just a little bit, but a lot of us here, and I've in the week that
We're
I've
on a
been
podcast talking about Clash of Clans. We're obviously not bashing it that bad.
I can't believe how much activity is in House of L. Usually in the old clans I was in, it would kind of die down. My time on the West Coast over here, and then it would pick up in the morning. But I send a troop request in at 1 a.m. and it's bam, it's filled. I can't believe it, but I think it's just a lot of love for the game, and we want to see it expand. We want to see it go in the right direction, and for me personally, this game has kind of replaced a console for me. I have a PlayStation 4 that I used to play a lot, and the last 3 months I haven't touched it, and I have my iPad open constantly to Clash of Clans. So
that's why I have no problem spending money on this game. Is for that exact reason. Because if I was playing on the PlayStation, I would be spending thousands of dollars on games, new controllers, new gadgets, subscriptions, and I play this more than any console game.
The way I look at it, you buy a console for between $300 and $500, and then you're buying the games, and then like you said, you're buying the monthly subscription if you're not doing the 1 year in advance. And look how much you could have put towards Clash of Clans.
That's true.
And there's no console game that lasts years. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's the best game ever. It doesn't last years. And I'm over a year on this game, and
yeah, but I think
but even then you have to buy the new ones. You have to buy the new Black Ops and this and that.
That's true.
So you still have to buy more. But this game, I'm over a year, and I love it more every day.
But look how much it's died down, though. Like I remember when Modern Warfare 2 came out, and oh my gosh, that game was. I remember waiting in line for that game, and then all of a sudden, now we're at what's coming out? Black Ops 3, is that what's coming out?
The music.
They're saying, they're kind of saying, this they need to bring it back. They need to fix all their mistakes that they've had. But we'll see.
Well, yeah.
I think if we have time, real quick, with talking about updates and everything, maybe we check out top 3 things that everybody wants to see. If that's okay with you, Scotty.
No, we're moving on to the next story.
No, fuck you. Okay. So anyway, next story.
I got honestly, seriously, guys, I got 10 more songs I got to get out there. But you can.
Okay.
You go ahead. You do what you should do. What you gotta do. I'll sneak them in the next. Well, you guys are talking about what you.
We could play a game. We can.
What
see
you really
can
guess. No. Yeah, exactly.
Guess the reference.
I'm gonna sneak them in. You guys just talk amongst yourselves.
So
here's the topic. What do you want to see in the Clash update? Okay, and I'll just kind of sneak in my song titles. Okay.
Before we get into that, because this is on the other page that I have neglected. One really quick thing, really big pointer that's helped me out a lot lately, is if you are going to max out a spell or max out a resource or like a defense that's 8 million or whatever the upgrade is, keep your war loot, know exactly how much is in your war loot, and then train up enough troops in your in your barracks, like dragons or whatever you need, or if it's dark elixir, do the dark elixir, just so that way when you upgrade it, you can collect your war loot and you don't lose whatever's on top of it. Then you can just refund all of your money, just undo the research right away and put all those back in your storages without losing it. It's helped me on Brittany and on my main account this week.
Oh, you mean like whenever you're saving for an upgrade?
Yeah, well, like today I had a I'll do it on Scotty. What happened the other day was I was going for my 8 million elixir. It was the lightning spell. Finally maxing it out, so there's going to be a new elixir upgrade. True. Obviously.
Of course.
And so I'm going to max it out. And I thought, well, I got to collect for my war loot, which was insane. It was like over 2.5 million or something like that. And I was like, well, shit, I'm going to lose all this elixir and then I'm not going to have any. Usually I will farm it up to the top and then spend it and then collect it. But what I did this time was I just put dragons in all my barracks really quick. Just put all that elixir in and made it so that way I would have enough afterwards that I was only losing 400,000 or something like that. And then I would have enough to farm up. Because you know how many times you start at 0 once you press that button. So I used the war loot a little bit differently. Just kind of corrected it. I did that on Brittany too because, it was an accident because I thought my elixir capped off at 40,000. Dark elixir capped off at 40,000. And so I was putting a couple golems and Velks in the CC before I collected my war loot to put my queen on the board. So.
Yeah, that's a good tip.
Well, it sucks to start from the beginning. Okay, Space. Hit us with the song.
You guys were talking amongst yourselves.
That's right, yeah. 3 things we want to see, or just whatever.
Why don't you
what
start,
would you
Pop?
really be excited
what are you really looking forward to in the new update? Like 3 things that you not that you can't live without them, but you really want to see.
Jesus, Space! I've never seen you so excited before.
So adamant.
Great Scott. I'd like to see definitely if they filled the Dark Barrack. I think that would be awesome. I mean, 3 new troops. Like Jesus Christ!
You want to fill it totally? Then there's nothing left, right? It's a couple or one.
I mean, you never know. I mean, we could get another barrack,
another level.
Like that.
So like there's like 5 to 15 dark troops.
People used to say that about P.E.K.K.A.s. So that's the end. That's the end. Before dark troops came out.
And can you please give level 4 P.E.K.K.A. to Town Hall 9? Dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
But anyway. So definitely
that you want it so
troops.
bad or that they want it so bad is exactly what
you really need P.E.K.K.A.s, right? You use them all the time.
It's the principle. It's the principle.
Yeah.
You don't
get.
You
so bad on it. You don't fucking use them.
You don't get freaking no new level in your P.E.K.K.A. at Town Hall 9 and then 2 at 10. That's dumbest shit I've ever heard. But anyway,
so it would be safe to say that you can't get enough by Bad Company.
I can't get enough. Yes.
That's done. Okay, let's go. Okay, that's one. Okay.
That's one. I would, like I said, I think I've talked about this before, but I would love to see a huge multiplayer battle that you could do against a Supercell made base, similar to what they use in Boom Beach.
That'd be cool.
Where, just for example, it would be a base with like 8 Inferno towers, like 20 Teslas. 10 Wizard Towers, 20 mortars, and I would love it if you could, instead of at Boom Beach, where every player gets an attack, they each get to go in and try, and the damage stays. Like, if you take out 4 of them, well, the next person
really
starts
good
from
idea.
there.
Yeah,
I would love to see if you could all attack it at once. So it's like one battle, you get 10 minutes.
Oh my god!
And so let's say you could put in 10 people in the battle. Everybody goes that screen, and they could do a new one like every month or something. So everybody would go in, log in, and once the last person logged in and it said they're ready, like it would be like waiting for other players to join. Once everybody logged in, it would do like a minute countdown, and then it would start. And you would have like 5 or 10 minutes to do the battle. So you would have all your troops, all your heroes, just what you would have in a normal attack, but there's 10 of you. And you could scout the base just like anything. You can't see the bombs, the Teslas, whatever, and you have to put together a plan. And you could all get on TeamSpeak, and you could be like, okay,
weapon.
Everybody send their Barb King in here at this one spot. So you got like 10 Barb Kings going in. I think that would be
what if it was what if it was teams from every clan that went up and faced whatever random clans,
God.
That had to do it like 5 people matched up or 3 people matched up, just anytime you wanted. You could
you could,
but you had a certain war army, or you had certain something, and then it was the first one to beat the town hall, to take the town hall. Not
and you got like some bonus or something.
You all went at it at the same time. The first one to take the town.
Yeah. There's so many options they could do. Yeah, it would. Yeah, you could. They could even do it to where you were competing against other clans or something like that. I just think that would add. So even though it's not even you're not even attacking other people, you're just attacking essentially a big goblin map. I think. No, but
But what if we were attacking it at the same time, exactly the same, against not necessarily the clan you're against, but just teams.
The base, yeah.
There were teams, and they were clans. So you formed teams within your clans.
So there could be 4 people from L, 4 people from another clan, 4 people from another clan, and then 4 people from another clan.
No.
I mean, all of us from L or whatever.
No, what I'm saying is that you're all live on L at like 10 o'clock, and you go, you know what? Let's do a team thing.
We have enough of us. Let's go.
Let's go to 4 on 4, and it's like you 4. And all of a sudden, you get to select from so many troops or whatever. You all go in, and then you're fighting, and then it's a big fucking ass map, and then in the middle is the town hall, and it's who gets the 2 or the 1 Like, who gets the town hall first would matter. I mean, you know what I mean? Where you're playing live.
It should be co-op. Though.
And then, like, you saw how this person went in over there, and you're like, well, I'm going to drop my other golem over here. And, I mean, you think of all the fucking crazy shit would work.
Any of that would work.
But I think it works better in this game because it's like there's already the framework of a clan. You know, so it would be super unique to that where, like, the clan is first, the team is second, where in other games, it's, like, so disjointed.
You know, I think anything where you can compete against another group in a short period of time, I think that's where this industry's going. You know, you look at some of the, the big MOBA games, where, like the League of Legends or the StarCraft games where, they literally pull in like stadiums worth of people to watch these matches. Like, I think where, the progression of gaming is going is almost like a competitive sport. Something where, if you can face off against someone else and you can do it as a team against another team, I think that's what's really going to attract more viewers. And I think that's what's going to drive the business going forward.
Well, that's why clan wars are so big. I mean,
right,
and that's why it needs to get bigger. I mean, that's why they need to add in the arranged matchups, and that's why they have to add that stuff to take it where it needs to go. Yeah,
for sure. It'd be awesome if we could all rip it up. By Orange Juice. Rip it up, Orange Juice. If you haven't heard of it, Google it. I know you haven't heard of it. It's awesome.
Nope, never heard of it, but I will after it's over.
Get it done. All right, I'm
I'd like to
halfway
attack
there.
to Hold On by Wilson Phillips.
Oh my God.
And the silence says it all.
Yeah.
So anyway.
For one more star. I know the things have changed.
And of course, the third has got to be. I mean, I really want to see some way to do Arrange Wars easier, but it's almost a point that's got to be a given. But I really want to see the Clan Alliance thing again. Everybody that I talked to that about, they're just like, holy shit, that would be the greatest thing ever. It would be so easy to start another clan even build another clan.
Is that your number 7, Papa? Or Lethal Weapon?
Yes, that's my number. Yeah. Sorry, was I supposed to do 3? All right, so Raph,
Santa.
What do y'all?
All right. You were probably
the
worst at the mall. Like, you're sitting on Santa's knee going, you know what?
Oh, yeah.
Take a fire truck and
other thing?
Yeah. Why are you giving me this flash drive? Oh, that's my list. That it's all on there. Just go home, plug it in.
Now let me walk you through it. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, they said it was going to be game changing, right? I mean, come on.
If it was my way, I really like the live play because we spend a lot of time. I think everybody agrees in Clash that it's all about like community. For those lucky of us to have found it, because you've been to Global, so anything that could like get like that community like within the clan, like if we're all hanging out and waiting for farm armies to get done or whatever, let's go do a match. Let's go do this together, as a group. That would be the thing that I want to see, and I'm going to put all of my 3 into that.
There you go.
You know what Global's like?
What?
What's that?
Looking down the barrel of a gun. by the Beastie Boys. There you go.
A bitchy prepubescent.
God, it's awful, but that song is so good. Anyway, okay.
So what you want? Oh my God, that would be a good one.
The Beastie Boys is great.
Speaking
but you know
of
what? Honestly, if we're talking about the Beastie Boys, we have to talk about
what you want.
Their best album, which was Paul's
Yeah, but
Boutique.
don't you think you'd have to hit it at the right point of a song in some of those songs
to
start the war attack?
I want to edit. I want to take a song down and I want to edit it to like 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, so
you get just the good parts.
Honestly,
you're with me.
I just need a minute. Like a minute and a half.
I want the best minute. That's what I mean. Like, I want to start at.
I have put a lot of thought into that. Yes, yes.
Because here's the thing. Like, I like my war attack songs, but I'm not going to start it at the very beginning because if I start getting it, like, okay, there, hit attack, and before it even gets warmed up to the pumped up part, I'm done.
Well, that's what I did with when Lowe did Paradise City for me. I waited. He's like, all right, are you ready? I'm like, go ahead and play it. He's like, all right. And we're late. He's like, you going in? I was like, no. It's like, wait for it.
Yeah,
wait for it. And I had to wait. And then right whenever it hit, then I went in and attacked. And it was perfect. It was awesome. Perfect.
Yep.
Okay. See, yeah. So you would edit it down then? You get your...
like just cut. Like I thought about like Freebird would be a good one. Just start out with a little bit of the slow intro and then cut to like the main solo, because the solo is like fucking 2 minutes long. Really so you could like, that would be the solo from Freebird. That would be perfect when you're attacking. I'm gonna have to get somebody to do this for me.
Did I mention Call Me the Breeze?
No.
Nope.
If I didn't, Call Me the Breeze. No. Lynyrd Skynyrd, Call Me the Breeze. If you haven't heard that song,
do you guys think
what do you call that stuff now? What are you doing now? Google. Go to Google.
Google. It's Google.
Call Me the Breeze. Google. You really got to do that. It's a great tune. That's a good tune to attack to for sure.
Did you guys ever hear that song? Like, it's been on all the fucking commercials. Give it to me, I'm worth it. Dun, 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 dun. You ever heard that one?
Fifth Harmony. Don't ask me how I know that, but it's by Fifth Harmony.
I think that would be a great
no idea what
war attack song to attack to, and just like turn it up. It's just like the way the music is and that. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
If you say so, I don't know. I'm gonna trust you on that one.
Lucky by Britney is the other one I attacked it to. 2 stars. She's so lucky. She's a star.
If you attack to a song and it doesn't work, you got to scrap it like immediately. Like I remember,
right away.
I had a wicked song picked out for an attack. Raph, me, and Pop scouted it for like an hour, and I'm like, okay. And Lowe was on. I'm like, Lowe, play Battle Flag by the Low Fidelity All Stars, and that song is ridiculous. But I attacked to it, and I completely failed so miserably. I think there was an attack when Hatter was like just chirping at me the entire time.
Yeah.
Like, you jump. That was the worst jump I've ever seen. What are you doing? I'm midway through my attack, and he's like...
Somebody doesn't know that you're on...
It was brutal. But that's a great song. Yeah, but I don't think
So you had to be done. So really what you're saying is, if you pick a song to play as your war attack, be prepared to never play that again.
Exactly.
As your second
never
war
even
attack.
Listen to it. Not just attacking to. Never listen to it again.
So so it's not a war attack. No. It is trying a war attack song.
Exactly.
Until you find the unbeatable one.
Right. Until like the 10 times you played a song, you've gotten 3 stars every time.
Well, I'm not sure the song works the same. I'm not sure the song has the same power every time either.
It has to. It has to.
So should I do Paradise City again this war and see?
Well, yeah, of course you should.
Okay, we'll do it. All right, we'll do it. As soon as we get off, we gotta work my attacks. Anyway,
but if you don't, if it doesn't work, maybe next time you try something from like CCR, like run through.
Well, you have to. You can't like go back.
A lot of CCR would work.
They must have at least 10 great songs, like Run Through the Jungle. Even like Lodi is really good.
Senator Sun, that would be a good one.
That's not awesome.
And if you don't know what that song is, just think of any movie you've ever watched where they've had a World War II scene with the helicopter.
Yeah,
always playing Senator Sun by Creedence every time.
I want the Creedence, man! Holy cow, that's so true.
All right, guys, should we wrap it up? We need to get back to war.
Yeah,
we're slacking here.
I've had a Go Vaholo
prepared.
Yeah, and it's
nice.
And it's not only that. It's like when you guys aren't there, like people want to run through attacks and
we're kind of shirking our responsibilities. But as soon as I 3-start, I'm going to Bang a Gong by T-Rex.
That'd be a good one.
Oh my god,
this song is wicked. Okay,
I think.
So I guess we need to finish with Supercell. We love you. I know.
Yeah, we love you, Supercell. I know we fucking give you hell all the time, but you know what?
It's like the girl, you hit her every once in a while, but you're like, honey, I love you. I just do it because you make me angry.
And we can't.
I'm just kidding. Don't hit women.
Yeah.
We were all going around and saying
Looks like
Supercell's
going to have a black eye to explain to the neighbors tomorrow. Says Papa.
Why are you wearing sunglasses? It's the middle of the.
What's that, Raph?
It's fucking.
I was just saying we were all going around saying what we wanted to see, and I think
you haven't.
No,
Sorry,
I think it's
we
kind of a
probably
consensus from all of us. Like, I don't think I have anything new to say after what everyone else said, which was kind of a ranged wars, more of a community presence, and just an overall deeper game, which I think they can achieve with spells or a different kind of hero or different abilities or something like that. I think they did well on that last major update when they added the dark spells because it added depth to the game. So
yeah,
I'd like to see something else like that. I think you said this earlier, Murtaugh, which was, they found a delicate balance, and I think it's going to be hard for them to keep that as they add updates.
Yeah,
we're gonna have to put in as much as they give us. So it really does take two. By Rob Bass. Okay.
Oh my God.
Thank you very much.
It was like I was on bated breath there. Was anybody else on bated breath? Like,
yeah, I was waiting.
Yeah, we really need, and I was like, oh, what's coming here?
I hear it.
Everybody's happy. Everybody's good. Honestly, I don't care.
What do you think, buddy?
I don't care what comes out. You guys go.
I definitely agree with what you guys are saying. What Raph was saying. We've all talked about some good stuff. One of the things, everything from filling the dark barracks to maybe an added level on some of the troops. I think a level 5 Valk would be so awesome.
Oh my God, yeah.
Bite your tongue. That's bad luck. Bad juju. Whoa. Knock on wood. God damn.
Damn it. I got it.
Who sings that?
Oh shit! He just snuck one in.
I didn't. I really didn't.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a song title.
Nope.
I think one of the things that I would really, really like to see would be an added level to the storages. Just take us up from that 8 million.
God,
yeah,
we were talking about that the other day.
Double the HP though, like seriously.
But I'd love to get like 10 million, or if you,
or even 12 of each.
If you add 1 million to each, or just add another level of 1 million, we get 12 billion. And
you know what? Just add a few levels at TH9 for me
no
to
HP?
take from them.
Oh man, are you serious?
Hey, with that said, adding 8 HP to the defensive structures, that makes the defense tougher. Supercell doesn't always have to add a level to
that is true.
The defensive structures, which, as I think has been beat ad nauseum by plenty of other podcasts, but it is kind of ridiculous the fact that Town Hall 10 has multiple levels of defense on the ADs and the Archer Towers. Well, yeah. I'm not there at Town Hall 10, but whereas if you add HP, that's adding depth to the game without necessarily hurting the offense incredibly bad.
Well, I mean,
wait, what do you mean? Say that again, Raph.
What I just mean by by adding levels to the cannons in the Archer Towers, you're adding not only HP to those defensive structures, but you're also adding attack points, where if they're only adding HP to the storages, it adds time to the attacks, and it definitely hurts offenses trying to attack the defense, but it doesn't necessarily penalize them as bad as it has done in the past with Town Hall 10.
Yeah, we're smart.
And the whole time you have the same offensive troops. Yeah, we can't hear you, buddy. At the same time, too, you have we have troops that the defensive targeting troops are the same level you have at Town Hall 9. I mean, it's ridiculous. So
they really have to upgrade that.
They need to bring out like some level 6 hogs
that
can you get
that
are more resistant to Inferno or something.
9.5? Can you get that Archer Tower that kills like especially after the update with the multiple firing a second, right? Like, so at first I was like, because back in the day I was like, hey, yeah, the Archer Towers, you can only upgrade this one because it still takes them 2 shots to get through this, right? And then now it's like, now they shoot twice as fast. So is there a point like that's come up like in those Archer Towers lately? Do you know what I mean? Like, do you remember that before they shot twice as fast as they do?
Yeah,
I know.
And it made a huge difference.
So if
too.
you did 12
Archer Towers were way more dangerous.
but if you did like a 12 point or hit point difference at a certain level, it's like, well, you're better off to do something else first.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, honestly, Supercell, we know everything you do. So don't try and sneak anything by us because we won't get fooled again by the foo.
I think I don't know if this was you, Lethal, who said this on another podcast, but if you could specialize.
And if you're thinking back, it could be his name is Papa Smurf in the other podcasts.
Right.
Okay, go for it.
It'd be cool if you could add some specialization to your defenses, one way or another. I don't know if it's instead of adding a level to your Archer Tower, could you add a flame ability or an ice ability or something like that? That would add another dimension of depth to the game that I think could be interesting.
That would be awesome.
I don't think we need more dimensions to the defense, though. I think we need more dimensions to the offense.
The defense is already
I see
one that I've been screaming for forever is you work so hard to level up your heroes. You should not. They right now they have this whole snooze you lose mentality on your ability. I think that's ridiculous. I think if you forget to hit your hero's ability right whenever they're about to die, they automatically use it.
I like that.
Just because you're too wrapped up in the attack, I don't think you should lose it. I think it's crazy. I know a lot of people think that would just be too powerful or something that you could just basically just drop your hero and forget about it. But it's like, you put a lot of work into those guys. Well, yeah, you just wouldn't even worry about it. You just drop it and let it go. But it's you've put a lot of work into those. You shouldn't just lose it just because you didn't hit it in time.
I haven't put
it doesn't take
my heroes. I don't deserve that.
Well, most of us have put in a lot of work to these.
Are you an anti-hero?
I don't deserve that. I am.
Yes, he's an anti-hero.
Yes.
Heroes are for pussies.
He's a bar mare.
Money needs troops, got heroes. Fuck you.
Right? Space has got back.
Space is getting animated because I can tell because he's either really quiet or he's really loud.
Really loud, either or. I'm a roller coaster.
Yeah. Space, are you covering your mouth again?
Roller coaster of love. Say what?
Beavis and Butthead.
Sorry.
Maybe the whole update's just going to be the night mode. That's going to be it.
That's it.
What the hell is that,
past
though?
9 o'clock.
Yep.
What?
Wow,
it gets
cool.
dark?
Yeah, have you not seen the graphic that somebody made forever ago?
It was a long time ago.
It's nighttime, so your village. Just think about everything
honestly,
that
I've
glows
been
on your
traveling.
village.
I have not even been looking on Twitter or anything. I have no idea what's
Man,
going
they
on
did
right
this a year ago. Somebody made this graphic seriously a year ago. And
well,
I'm
the
not gonna
Yeti
lie,
has been
it
around
looks
for
really
2
cool.
years, just in case anybody
It looks
wants
really...
to know. Wouldn't that be cool on a war map, though, if it was only dark and then you had to have torches coming in or something like that?
Well, see, a buddy of mine, he was talking about if they did have a night mode, it could change, it could affect defense ranges. So, at night, if somebody hits your village at night, their troops, the queen range would go down a tile. The archer range would go down a tile, stuff like that. I don't know. I think we're getting crazy now.
Well, then no one would hit at night. I would never be able to.
Yeah.
I'd be I'd have to go to bed really early and wake up at 6 in the morning and oh, okay. And RM's on saying, no, you can't do that, mate. I'm like, oh, fuck. I gotta get my attacks in at night. But anyway.
All right, we're gonna call it a night. Any shout-outs?
Yeah, sure. I'll shout out my old clan that I came from before, House L, Warlords of Bregan. So those guys, they're the ones who got me into this game, and forever grateful.
Invite them over. They're always welcome to stop by.
For sure. Actually, yeah, I'm doing a war with them right now. I'm not in the current House L war. I'm doing a war with them right now, and very excited to go back and say hi. So
and show off,
shout out
show
to
off
those
your
guys.
skills.
Yeah.
You're
I
a
don't know
hogger
about
now,
that.
huh?
I'm a little nervous now.
You're a little hogger.
It is, yeah. Like you're expected just to like smash when you come back. I had that,
right.
and I completely failed my first attack, and they were like, "Oh boy, you're a bunch of fucking talk." And I was like, "No, I promise, I get 3 stars. I swear."
Yeah,
whatever.
Space can feel my pain. I talked out all my attacks with him a couple nights ago, and we talked out our attacks, and I got a couple. I got 1 star and a 2 star.
I feel really responsible too. Honestly,
no. It was
You should, Space.
I do. Fuck, man. I talked
buddy.
to someone for like 45 minutes about an attack. Let's say, so you maybe come in here, maybe you can do this.
Do you
like,
notice
that's
that
a great idea? And all of a sudden, like 1 star, I'm like,
let's be honest, Space. It was the music.
It's always Space's fault because he takes the responsibility for every war attack.
I really do. Honestly, trying to
you're on all the Space is on all the time helping out.
That's why I don't declare my war attacks anymore. I'm afraid Space is going to take responsibility for them.
No, I would never do that.
No, that was horrible. That was not mine. No, just kidding.
It's tough to 3-star. Really, it's like learning to fly.
Bye.
But that's just it's
Tom
hard.
Petty?
But
By Pink Floyd.
yeah, Pink Floyd for sure. Fuck Tom Petty. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
All right, everybody. Any other shout-outs that I'm missing?
I don't have any. I'm horrible at I will give one. Freaking Tate over doing his Saturday Night Hive. I've been really enjoying that podcast. Good job.
He's a
buddy.
really great guy.
Yeah, I'll second that. I'll second that. Yeah, he'll respond to emails and group me's and that kind of stuff too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's a great guy, and they have very educational podcasts too.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll third that too. I just tuned in. I just started listening to him, maybe about a week ago, and I got so hooked on just the content that I went back probably, I think I went back like 15 episodes, and I knocked them all out in a couple of days, just listening to him, going to work, coming back from work, things like that. So, and I really enjoy it.
It's great.
Great guy, great podcast. But my shout out to is to you guys. Scotty, you're a great guy. You run a great podcast, and you were nice enough to have a newbie on that's only been in for less than a week. And Spaceman and Lethal, you guys are great guys, and Raph and Low, and everybody that I see on TeamSpeak when I get on at night. It's you guys are helping me with the attacks, and you guys are giving information, and you guys you got just a great group of people and a fun clan, and you guys have made me. You guys are friends that I don't see, and it's great. I love you.
Yeah, that's definitely how it feels. It's weird how you can get connected to somebody that you've never met and that lives thousands of miles away. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, no one really gets it.
What's that
It
Space?
definitely.
I said no one really gets it, but us.
No, don't try to explain this game at all to anybody.
Exactly.
It's not going to go good. You're going to look like a weirdo.
Yeah, you really are. It's like the Black Hawk Down episode where Hoot's talking about when I go home, they ask me, "Hey Hoot, why you do it? Hey Spaceman, why do you play the game?" It's like they won't understand. You know what? I won't say a goddamn thing. You know why? Because they won't get it. They won't understand. It's like it's about the man next to you. That's all it is.
That's perfect. Perfect.
Money's well said.
I'd like to shout out all the fans in the stands, man.
That's right.
All
the ladies
I'd like to
listening
shout
for
out
space.
All the ladies. Did you just do a Beastie Boys song like right there? Wow.
Did I? I didn't even mean to. Awesome.
Yeah.
I want to shout out House of Non.
Yeah, for sure, man.
There's a big audio thing they were supposed to be on. I have to re-record with them, and I really apologize. I've been really busy. It's a really cool clan what they're doing over there.
It is, and they are warring now nonstop.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
if anybody's looking for a new clan, they've got room over there right now.
Yeah, and they're warring with 10 or 15 people, or 20,
they're keeping it small, and we've been talking. I think some of the co-leaders from L, I think we're going to go over there and hang out for a little while and try to, just try to help them out in war and get them going on the because they're using the other apps, so maybe just get in and just help them out a little bit because it's going to be a pretty big clan here pretty soon.
Thanks for being here, everybody.
Thanks for having me.
Again, thanks for having us. Are we going to be doing this?
You,
are we going to do this pretty regular?
Yeah, we're going to be doing this once a week.
That's great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So we're going to do it on non-war days, either Monday or Tuesday, and then it'll be out earlier in the week. And
maybe when Huffer has the day off. How about that?
Yeah, we need to plan on Huffer. He's trying to get on the past two, and he's always working. So we're going to try to plan one where he can get on.
Yeah, and
trying to skip that overtime for sure. So
TS.
Yeah, got to get that overtime. That's an inside joke, by the way.
We gotta get back on when the update comes for sure.
Yeah. So
of course, yeah.
Well, who knows what's going to happen this week? Because I'm sure there might be a few episodes because of ClashCon.
Yeah. No, as soon as the update drops, immediately we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna record a podcast and put it out. We're gonna be the first one out to talk about it.
We're just gonna have to hold on for one more day.
Hell yeah!
Oh man!
Way to
I'm
go,
really
Space.
sorry about that last one.
Oh yeah! All right. All right. Getting a hold of us. Clash of Clans podcast at gmail.com. Stop by House of L. Password.
It's still the same.
Yeah, still the same.
I'm just paranoid. I'm thinking there's spies, so we need to change it like every 12 hours. And the first word starts with like a vowel on some days and a fucking consonant on the other.
Does L need a new password that we just tell people in the new podcast?
No, we don't. It's fans in the stands, guys.
We'll have to think about it some more. We'll have to think about it.
Maybe we'll think about it.
Okay.
Keep it clashy.
All right, keep it clashy, everybody.
See you guys.
Raph, keep it clashy.
Peace out.
Ralph.
Ralph.
I love you,
Peace
Scott.
out.
Skilly beep 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 skilly beep.